Hi, I want to talk today about why beauty is overrated. Of course, we'll be talking more about physical beauty. First of all, beautiful women tend to be itemized. Just look at the sex trade. They are taken and used for their bodies against their will, and a lot of them are tricked and coerced in cruel ways, and it's all 100% based on the way they look. I shouldn't say 100, maybe like 99%. But anyways, the next reason is it's an excuse for abuse. When people are jealous, they mistreat people, or there's a power play, or the trophy wife, only again for her looks, but it's sort of like people use that as a reason to mistreat people based on the way they look. That is not okay. That is so not okay. Another one is that beautiful people tend to be dumbed down, especially if they're cheerful. Then they're beautiful and happy, which is what the world wants everybody to be, especially women. And then when you are that, then you're dumbed down as if you know nothing else, you're good at nothing else, you can't possibly be smart because you're already pretty. And therefore, beautiful women tend to be more weakened. And this is an aspect of beauty that most people don't even know about or really believe, especially when you think you are on the other side of the fence. Well, she's pretty. What has she got to complain about? Nah, we're all just people. And the last reason I have is beauty is subjective. 100% subjective. One man's junk is another man's treasure. And that goes for what you think is attractive and what other people think is attractive. So if somebody's being a jerk because they think you're pretty and you deserve to suffer for some reason because you landed good genetics in their eyes, don't tolerate that. Just tell them, hey, I'm a person like you and I don't deserve this from you or anyone else. And don't treat them the same way. Beauty is unique. And so you can stand out by being kind, and that takes courage and strength, which are also beautiful, intrinsically beautiful qualities that come out, and they do pay off over time. Okay, so scientifically, and look it up on googlescholar.com if you want more credible sources to find out more information. But one thing you can do if you want to optimize the way you look and just become more attractive in healthy ways, of course, is scientifically there are a few tips that scientists have found to be across species and of course the human species as well. And one of them is symmetry, face symmetry. Are your eyes parallel? What are the shapes of your eyebrows like? Everybody's wanting these beautiful white teeth. These are natural. I am very blessed in that way. And smiling actually increases face symmetry. And positive vibes are also an attraction thing because they change your pheromones, they change your demeanor. So there's face symmetry and there's colors. So you can look up all kinds of things about what colors are complementary. So I don't wear makeup most of the time, but if I did, I would have to look at green eyes. What complements green eyes? My eyes also have a little hint of brown, so what would bring out the brown if I wanted to? So if I want to accent the green, I could wear purple eyeshadow. Like complementary colors. Do I want to go stark? Do I want to be gentle and subtle and more natural? All of those are in your hand to play with and to have fun with and to experiment with. So we have symmetry, colors, and then smells. Smells are so important. So that's another reason to brush your teeth. If you want to be more attractive, just brush your teeth and smell good. And of course, smiling. You have smiles. Smiles are free to give and to receive. So give someone a smile and you will seem more attractive to them. Okay? Eye contact and smiles and pleasantries and tones and colors. So have fun with it. Just know that beauty is subjective. So even if you think you're not that pretty, people might think you are. And if somebody's giving you a hard time or something, they might actually envy something about the way you look. Not saying that's always the case, but it often is. So don't let people minimize your suffering. I have been through a lot of hard times in the last few years, and I cannot count the amount of times people have said, but you're so pretty, you have so much to offer, as if my beauty is the only thing I have have to offer. Or they'll say, well, at least you're still pretty, as if that makes all of my other suffering go away. The fact that they think I'm pretty somehow erases the suffering. That's just not true. Beauty to me, personally, is, yeah, physical qualities. Again, I look for health and most things that most people look for. Are they fit? Are they healthy? Is there that symmetry? And how do they carry themselves? But also, a man can be totally handsome. So I'm straight, so naturally I'll lean towards men, but whatever your preference is. But for me, it is how attractive he is, but also how does he carry himself? How does he treat you when nobody's around? And how does he treat you when others are around? Is there a difference? Does your life actually improve when he comes into your life? How do you feel around him? And how does he treat other people? Not just for show, but just always, you know? Those are the things that I look for in terms of attractiveness. What kind of life has he built for himself? How does he cope with troubles that come? Because one thing life guarantees is there will always be some sort of struggle and also some breakthroughs. So it's always falling apart and coming together. And how does a man deal with that? That to me either pulls me towards him or sends me off away from him. And so it's kind of nice to know what you think is attractive in people and then kind of become that. If you're attracted to healthy people, become a healthy person. You know what I mean? So have fun experimenting with beauty and be kind to yourself because kindness is the biggest beauty of all.